I mean, you could develop a good life training and going to the gym and doing, basketball or whatever. I love basketball, for example, volleyball, whatever. But martial arts is the only one I think that you can't lie when you spar. You can't. You are prepared or you're not. You're able or you're not. And if you always going to say that's his fault, he's faster than me, he's this, that, you're not taking that ownership, like you say. Now I'm becoming a slave to him because he's the one controlling me, not me controlling him. And I'm not taking the ownership and saying, I need to prepare better. I need to train better. I need to work at so that next time I spar with him, I can be toe to toe, and the next time after that, I can win. But I haven't seen anything else that does that. That it puts into your face where you're at, and you learn humility very quickly. And those that don't leave, those that can't handle that, they don't stay. Those that can, those are the ones I find are more calm. They're the ones that can control their emotions better. They're the ones that are not creating, drama all over the place. They're not the famous Karens around our lives. They're the people you can have a normal conversation with, and when you talk, you're like, oh, we think the same way. And they're all the black belts I know in martial art. I'm not going to say just Kyokushin, everything, judo,
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
because it puts you in a psychological situation that it's literally what happens if you're going to live or die, right? And it's not positive to be in that psychological state all the time. Even professional fighters, like, I can't do hard sparring every day of the and feel that pressure that somebody's trying to kill me all the time. That's not good. That's not healthy. But if if someone is walking through life as if that doesn't exist, that person is being crippled because someone else, here's something that we have to acknowledge. The apex predator of this reality is the human being. We have conquered all other things, all other living creatures, at least to our perspective. Maybe the dolphins are running the world. Who knows? Yeah. But you get the point that I'm trying to say, that we have a certain dominance over things and control. So the fact that they're like, oh, well, I'm in my artificial system. It can't happen to me. I'm in school and everything's fine. Or I'm not trying to set a precedent of living in paranoia. But what I'm more trying to say, like the example I said simply, if you're living in reality, let's say you live in Montreal is a city, but outside of the city, I imagine is Canada. There's bears and wolves. Yeah. So if you're a silly that you walk through the forest disarmed, or like people, I'm gonna pet the bear. I don't have anything else to say. You're out of tune with your senses. So let's bring it back to people. Someone who's very violent. If you're used to violence, you know how to understand violence. You know how to react to it appropriately. Be it they're like, look, there's a crazy man. Let me walk away.
Yeah, pretty much.
I see him coming. He's aggravated. I've been able to get the general sentiment of place and see, well, something's going to happen here. I see this guy's angry. This person's drinking. Some teenagers.
Yeah.
Let's get out. Let's get us and our people out of here. Or, again, when it's appropriate, I could talk to this person. Hey, it's not a big deal. Calm down. You want something? You want a drink? Let me give you something. I felt disrespected. Cool. That's all right. And also, as you suggested, that if you're not used to the realities of these dark situations, it could be something simple. And someone will take 0 to 100 real quick and end up in prison because someone cut them off in traffic.
Yeah.
Because they took their own thing. That person disrespected me. I'm going to show him. And then you got yourself in trouble and got on some huge ego thing. And you went and caused problems, got in a fight. Now you're going to go to jail or worse, right? But let's just keep it light. They're like, well, see, for being silly, think you could go out fighting with people on the street. Now you got to spend 2 days in jail rolling around. Have fun.